Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Mindset Training. This is what we're gonna go over in this module. Sacrifice is like an investment. Let's just dive right into it, okay? What does that mean? What do you think that means to you? I want you guys to take a couple seconds and think about it. What does sacrifice is like an investment mean to you? Well, this is what it means to me. I'm willing to sacrifice that I'm not gonna eat pizza right now in order to have a better body. So I know that having a better body is going to get me the physique that I want, which is going to lead to more confidence for me, which is going to ultimately make me a more confident person on camera, a more confident person on stage, a more confident person as a salesperson, a more confident employee. Feel proud about myself, but I have to make that sacrifice. A temporary sacrifice is like an investment, right? So we're investing in our future. We're investing the future us. A temporary sacrifice would be investing the time to educate yourself like you are right now watching these videos. So you're taking the time away from whatever you're doing, whether it's work, whether I hope it's not work, whether it's work, whether it's your family, whether it's TV or any kind of waste of time, and you're making a sacrifice. You're sacrificing for your future investment. And you just have to know that that is a deposit into an investment for the future. Sometimes it's money. Sometimes we have to make a sacrifice and we have to invest some of the money that we're really scared to let go of in order to get coached up, get some better education, join a mastermind, go to an event, buy a piece of real estate. It's gonna be a sacrifice at first. Let's use it with a real estate investing type situation. If I'm gonna have to put a little bit of money into a house to rehab it in order to make it worth more so that I can make more money, I have to sacrifice right now for the future of that property, selling and flipping for more money. I have to sacrifice in learning that skill set first, right? How to do it right. So usually that's gonna be a little bit of money. But all of these little sacrifices that we're making are gonna pay off dividends. People that live a very comfortable life, that don't wanna sacrifice anything, all they're doing is comfort seeking, all they're doing is mitigating any type of sacrifice. I don't have to sacrifice going to the gym. I don't have to sacrifice not eating anything. I don't have to sacrifice my time. You'll hear it a lot of times from people that are stuck into an employee mindset, a very negative employee mindset. That's my time. When I clock out, I don't have to work. When I do this, I don't have to do that. I'm off, done. When I'm done, I'm done. That's the opposite of what we want to do. We have to train our brain that there are no limits and that we're willing to sacrifice whatever it takes in order to get to where we want to go. Right? In a positive way, right? We're not gonna sacrifice or step on the necks of people in order to get where we wanna go successfully. That's the wrong way. But we wanna sacrifice the things that are comfortable to us temporarily in order to achieve massive opportunity on the other side. Discipline equals freedom. We've heard that before, right? So when we have these disciplines to sacrifice the instant gratification of spending that money on wheels for our car, or spending that money on a new sofa or a new couch, or spending that money on a new thing, a new shiny object, whatever it may be. If we could sacrifice right now not spending that money, we're gonna allocate that money to educating ourselves. We're gonna allocate that money to build up our savings account. We're gonna sacrifice going out with our friends and blowing all of our money at the club and doing dumb shit and acting like a baller, even though we're not, so that we can put that money away and we can sacrifice for our future. That's ultimately what leads to success, is taking these micro sacrifices, this instant gratification of comfort, and then putting it towards a larger, bigger vision. You're gonna get joy out of these things. Trust me, you're gonna be able to get the cars. You're gonna do it when it's the right time. You're gonna be able to get the house. You're gonna be able to get these things, but you'll watch. Some of the poorest people that you know have all of the new gadgets. They have all of the new things. They have all of the new shoes. They have all of these things because they want that instant gratification. They need these things right now because it makes them feel good. And what happens is you become addicted to that. And then you become addicted to not sacrificing, right? And so once you start eating a certain way and you follow through and you see results, you start budgeting a certain way, you start following through, you start seeing your cash account go up, you start disciplining your time and how you spend it. You sacrifice at the beginning in order to start building the timeline up, right? I hear people say this all the time. They're like, Austin, I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. Well, the reality is you're just not willing to sacrifice other things in order to create the time. You have to create the time. So you have to sacrifice all these dumb things and really focus on what's important to you, or get really, really brutally honest and say, maybe I don't want success that bad. Maybe I really don't want that life, that picture that I painted for myself and all this stuff that I've told my wife. Guys, I'm gonna talk directly to you real quick. If you've painted this future for your family, if you've painted this vision for your bride, your wife, your family, your kids, all these people, and then you go and you can't even sacrifice little things. You can't even sacrifice working hard, educating yourself. You can't even sacrifice watching this whole freaking video in order to change your mindset. Then you have to ask yourself an honest question. Do I really care that much? Do I really want it that bad? Because I can tell you right now in business, if you don't want it that bad, the people that do will destroy you. The people that do want that physique that bad will obliterate you and make you look like a fool when you take your shirt off at the pool. So you have to want it, and you have to be willing to sacrifice the comforts of today in order to achieve and receive the wealth and the lifestyle you want tomorrow. Continue all this mindset training, and you guys will be beasts. Stay tuned.